you to come here.
Thought I heard something.
Oh, kill you!
What was that?
Yeah! So why don't you just drink the blood from the spring? I mean, that seems easier than running a schooner.
You dare to interfere?
Too bad. Lord Harkon's new favorite. Dead so soon after joining the family.
We're just lucky I was here to return the chalice to Bengalmo so he could...
Never should have come here.
Don't like those eyes you got. There's a bad hunger to them. Is someone there?
Ah! 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 Ah!
Yes? Hey, watch it!
Yeah?
Do you need something?
I see you have returned. Lord Harkon will be pleased. You met Stolf and Salonia, I assume? Lord Harkon and I suspected they might follow you there. As well you should have. Welcome to the politics of Lord Harkon's court. Vingalmo and Orthiolf both long for our Lord's throne, but cannot make overt moves against him. Each sought to gain power by using his underling to kill you and keep the chalice for himself. By ensuring the chalice reaches our Lord, you have increased his power over them, and at the same time, deprived them of their little pets. You've done Lord Harkon 2 great services. Take what you've learned to heart, and be careful who you trust. Now, I believe that Lord Harkon wishes to speak with you. I'm sure Lord Harkon is grateful you've returned his daughter.
Ah, you are here. Good. Yes, I did. When I told you that I was grateful for my daughter's safe return, I told the truth. But I did not tell you everything. Good. Strong instincts and a cunning mind will serve you as well as blade, spell, or claw. As you know, vampires are powerful, but we have limits. Our great enemy is the sun. And until recently, it's an enemy we've had no way to fight. For centuries, I searched for an answer to this problem. I found an old prophecy written by a moth priest. Those scholars who read the Elder Scrolls. The prophecy tells of a time in which vampires will gain power over the sun and will no longer fear its tyranny. I believe the secret to unraveling that prophecy is written in Serana's Elder Scroll. I have ordered the court to assemble. I have a new task for us all to carry out, and that includes you. Come now, and hear my proclamation. sun itself, and forge a new realm of eternal darkness. Now that I have reclaimed one of my Elder Scrolls, we must find a Moth Priest to read it. I have spread false rumors about the discovery of an Elder Scroll in Skyrim to lure a Moth Priest here. Now it is time to see if those efforts have borne fruit. Go forth and search the land for rumors of a Moth Priest within our borders. Look to the cities. Speak to innkeepers, carriage drivers, anyone who would meet a traveler. Go now and carry out this task. This is my command.
It will be done, sir. Most interesting.
Any idea how you're going to find a Moth Priest? Skyrim's a pretty big place. Well, back before the College of Winterhold was the first place I'd think to go for any kind of magic or historical thing. The wizards know about all kinds of things that people probably shouldn't know about. Actually, now that I think of it, I'm going to come along with you. I've been really wanting to get out and explore a bit.
What meeting? I wasn't informed of any such thing.
Oh, I see. I just assumed he'd sent for both of us. How awkward.
Well met, sister.
Do you need something?
Hello, friend. In the market for some hunting supplies? Thank you very much for your business.
Welcome. Let me know if you want anything. Think I got a clean mug around here somewhere. If it's work you need, how about shopping up? Have I heard anything? It was the talk of the city for 3 days straight. Ain't too often we get a visitor like that. Oh, he just left a short while ago. He said he'd finished up his work and it was time to move on. That's all I can tell you. He asked me not to let anyone know where he was going. I suppose he didn't want the attention. It's like I said, I'm not going to talk about it. I can see that. He said he was heading for Dragon Bridge next. I hope that helps you.
Not here. I told you to meet me in Riverwood.
You're seen some mean-spirited folk pass through lately. Thought I was rid of those sorts when I left Markarth.
A Moth Priest? I'm sorry, but I don't know anything about that.
Where'd you come from?
Try asking one of the guards.
I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only. Let's see here. Looks like that's it. Got to go.
You're not supposed to be in here.
Last warning. Leave. Now!
Nope. Sorry. Nothing.
Ooh, don't like those eyes you got. There's a bad hunger to them. Let's sate that appetite, hmm? Until next time.
Working hard gives man reason for... Working hard. Well, that and putting up with a wife like mine. You're a well-traveled sort. I can tell just looking at you. Her name's Olda. If you've met her, then you probably already know what I'm talking about. I swear that woman is the most spiteful shrew in all of Skyrim. I think there's a chunk of ice where her heart ought to be. Nah, I don't think so. Damn right it has. The man's never been so high. At least not since I built the new mill. Hard to say. It's ancient. That much we know for sure. It was here long before the town itself. I just hope the bridge survives the war. It's the only place you can cross the Karth River for a long way in either direction. Could be if one side wants to keep the other from coming across. They might try to knock it down. Right then.
I'm fairly certain you wandered into the wrong building, friend. You must be lost. The tavern is down the road a piece. Citizen?
Nope. Sorry. Nothing.
Are actually fighting. Have you met my husband? Well, don't bother. He's a drunk. Nah, I don't think so. He promised me, swore on his ancestors that he'd give up the mead. And what do I find out? He's been stashing drink in a cave nearby. He even has some wolves guarding it. I swear, I should just cut out his tongue. That would be the end of it. If you want to try, but I'll keep my dagger sharpened just in case. You can help yourself to any drink you find, but bring me the bottle of Dragon's Breath mead. It's his favorite, so I know he has one there. Hey! Watch what you're doing!
Make yourself useful and chop up some firewood. There's a few coins in it for you. Uh-huh.
Get away!
Fate is the name. I keep the inn. They say Falion of Morthal has studied vampires, Draugr, and all matter of undead. Good day.
Get away! Those fools are actually
Someone
fighting.
do something!
Leave me alone! Get away! Get away! Where is that lazy man? No! I openly welcome the presence of armed strangers who have no reason to care about any of us. Of course it bothers me. I'm sure it's only a matter of time until they seize our mill in the name of their war effort. Next thing you know, there'll be more guards, and then we'll lose our homes as well. This is just the start of it. Mark my words. Hey! Mercy! Get away!
Who's there?
If you're looking for a room, you want... A moth print? Try asking one of the guards. All right, then.
Out with it. I'm waiting.
Make yourself useful. Nah, I don't think so. All right, then.
Your kind are a blight upon Tamriel, monster. By the Divines, it's as if my eyes have been opened. I am blinded by the light of your majesty. I must obey you. What would you have of me, master? Certainly. Where can I find this castle? I will set out at once, then.
Where'd you come from?
Best you can do!
Well done. Yes, I see that. I trust his capture was not too difficult a task. I wish I could have been there to hear the sounds of their screams. Well, your thrall awaits, and we have given him the Elder Scroll. Command him to read it, and let us hear the words of prophecy together.
Master, of course. What is it that you need? Ah, yes, the Elder Scroll. I admit, I am looking forward to this. Of course, Master. Now, I see a vision before me. An image of a great bow. I know this weapon. It is Oriel's bow. Now a voice whispers, saying, among the night's children, a dread lord will rise. In an age of strife, when dragons return to the realm of men, darkness will mingle with light, and the night and the day will be as one. The voice fades and the words begin to shimmer and distort. But wait, there is more here. The secret of the bow's power is written elsewhere. I think there is more to the prophecy, recorded in other scrolls. Yes, I see them now. One contains the ancient secrets of the dragons, and the other speaks of the potency of ancient blood. My vision darkens, and I see no more. To know the complete prophecy, we must have the other two scrolls.
That was not as useful as I would have liked. Even so, you did well. My traitor wife stole one of them away and then disappeared. As for the other, the last that I heard, it was lost in the bowels of a Dwemer ruin. It seems our work is not yet done. But I have waited this long, and we are so very close now. I can wait a bit longer.
Hello there.
Well met, sister.
Do you have a moment to talk? That moth priest, Dexian. He said we needed 2 other Elder Scrolls. I think I know where we can start looking. Didn't want that lot getting wind of it. Especially my father. It's not a question of trust. He's just obsessed with the prophecy. And from what I could tell, 1,000 extra years of obsession haven't made him any better. We should have found him a hobby. I don't even think he sees me as his daughter anymore. I'm just a means to an end. We need to find my mother, Valerica. She'll definitely know where it is. And if we're lucky, she actually has it herself. The last time I saw her, she said that she'd go somewhere safe. Somewhere that my father would never search. Other than that, she wouldn't tell me anything. But the way she said it, someplace he would never search. It was cryptic, yet she called attention to it. Maybe. What I can't figure out is why she said it that way. Besides, I can't imagine a single place my father would avoid looking. And he's had all this time, too. Any ideas? Wait, that almost makes sense. I used to help my mother tend a garden in the courtyard here. All of the ingredients for our potions came from there. She used to say that my father couldn't stand the place. Too peaceful. Oh, absolutely. But my mother's not a coward. That is, I don't think we'll actually trip over her there, but it's worth a look. Trust me, I lived here a very long time and I know every nook and cranny. There's an unused inlet on the northern side of the island that was used by the previous owners to bring supplies into the castle. An old escape tunnel from the castle exits there. I think that's our way in. Come on, it's just around the side. The old water system. Who's there? Where'd you come from? Yes? What did you need? made it to the courtyard. Oh no. What happened to this place? Everything's been torn down. The whole place looks, well, dead. It's like we're the first to set foot here in centuries. This used to lead into the castle's great hall. Looks like my father had it sealed up. I used to walk through here after evening meals. It was beautiful once. This was my mother's garden. Do you know how beautiful something can be when it's tended by a master for hundreds of years? She would have hated to see it like this. Wait. Something's wrong with the window. Some of the crests are missing. The dial is askew. I didn't even know the crests could be removed. Maybe my mother's trying to tell us something. I'm telling you, there's something strange with the moon dial. Very clever, Mother. Very clever. I've never been in those tunnels before, but... I've never even seen this part of the castle before. Be careful. I don't know what might be around. Who's there? Sure, I heard something. there? You knew I heard something. Done and done. Where'd you come from?
Yeah!
Where'd you come from? Who's there? has to be it. I knew she was deep into necromancy. I mean, she taught me everything I know. But I had no idea she had a setup like this. Look at all this. She must have spent years years collecting these components. And what's this thing? I'm not sure about this circle, but it's obviously something. Let's us where she's gone. My mother was meticulous about her research. If we can find... Keep searching for her notes. She probably had a journal or something. Any luck yet? You did? Let me see them. I only know what she told me. She had a theory about soul gems, that the souls inside of them don't just vanish when they're used. They end up in the soul cairn. The soul cairn is home to very powerful beings. Necromancers send them souls and receive powers of their own in return. My mother spent a lot of time trying to contact them directly, to travel to the soul cairn itself. That circle in the center of the room is definitely some type of portal. If it's so... Oh, damn it. We're also going to need a sample of her blood, which... Enough of that. Let's get started. You did? Let me see them. I only know what... She had a theory about the soul cairn. My mother spent a lot of time... That if I'm reading this right, there's a handful... Oh, damn it. We're also going to need a sample... Anyway, enough of that. Oh, definitely. Mother would have plenty of those materials in her laboratory. You just need to find them. Having trouble finding those ingredients? They shouldn't be that hard to find. Shelves, tables, they should be easy to find. She wouldn't have hidden them. Then the rest is up to me. Are you ready to go? I'm not entirely sure what this thing is going to do. Okay, here goes. Ancestors. Created a portal and salt. Incredible. Let's go. My mother must be waiting on the other side of that thing.
This place tears at me as though I'm still alive and being drawn and quartered. I can't stand it anymore.
What a horrible place.
Where'd you come from? Where'd you come from?
You must help me find my Arvak. He doesn't deserve to be in a place like this. Arvak, my horse. We came to this horrible place together. We were attacked by monsters, so I told him to run. Please, he's such a loyal creature, and he's been running for so long. You have to save him. A place like this will change you. Arvak? Arvak! Where are you? Arvak, please come back! Come back! Alive? I must be imagining this. "1,000 steps, and 1,000 more."
We have here. Let's just say I sold something to a guy who turned out to work for a whole coven of necromancers. How in the name of Zenithar was I to know the ingredients were phony? Do I look like someone that would double-cross a necromancer? You got it. Horse, wagon, and all. Plopped here without so much as a word. I used to be one of the best traders in High Rock, you know. Oh, people would track me down just to see what I had for sale. Very funny. And what exactly are you going to pay me with? Take a look around. Gold doesn't exactly win you any friends around here. I'll tell you what. I appreciate what you're trying to do, so I'll play along. The only thing I see around here in abundance are soul husks. Bring me, say, 25 of them. You can rummage odds and ends I've gathered over the years. Tell me what you're looking for, and maybe we can make a deal. If you have the husks. You still got it, Morgan. A salesman even beyond the end. Brought some soul husks? Or are you wasting my time?
Please, end this misery.
Where'd you come from?
Serana?
Is it really you? I can't believe it. How do we get inside? We have to talk.
Serana, what are you doing here? Where's your father?
He doesn't know we're here. I don't have time to explain.
I must have failed. Harkon's found a way to decipher the prophecy, hasn't he?
No, you've got it all wrong. We're here to complete the prophecy our way, not his.
Wait a moment. You've brought a stranger here? Have you lost your mind?
No, you don't...
You, come forward. I would speak with you.
So how has it come to pass that a vampire of mixed blood is in the company of my daughter?
Safe? You call bringing her here safe? Has she explained nothing to you?
Serana has sacrificed everything to prevent Harkon from completing the prophecy. I would have expected her to explain that to you. You think I'd have the audacity to place my own daughter in that tomb for the protection of her Elder Scroll alone? The scrolls are merely a means to an end. The key to the tyranny of the sun is Serana herself. When I fled Castle Volkihar, I fled with 2 Elder Scrolls. The scroll I presume you found with Serana speaks of Auriel and his arcane weapon, Auriel's bow. The second scroll declares that the blood of Cold Harbor's daughter will blind the eye of the dragon. Like myself, Serana was a human once. We were devout followers of Lord Molig Bal. Tradition dictates the females be offered to Molig Bal on his summoning day. Few survive the ordeal. Those that do emerge as a pure-blooded vampire. We call such confluences the Daughters of Cold Harbor. Now you're beginning to see why I wanted to protect Serana, and why I've kept the other Elder Scroll as far from her as possible. If Harkon obtained Auriel's bow, and Serana's blood was used to taint the weapon, the tyranny of the sun would be complete. In his eyes, she'd be dying for the good of all vampires. And how exactly do you plan on completing the prophecy without the death of my daughter? If you believe that, then you're a bigger fool than I originally suspected. Don't you think I weighed that option before I enacted my plans? You care nothing for Serana, or our plight. You see the tyranny of the sun as your chance at deification. And like Harkon, you won't hesitate to destroy anything that stands in your path. Serana? This stranger may call herself vampire, but she knows nothing of our struggle. Why should I entrust you to her?
This stranger has done more for me in the brief time I've known her than you've done in centuries.
How dare you! I gave up everything I cared about to protect you from that fanatic you call a father!
Yes, he's a fanatic. He's changed. But he's still my father. Why can't you understand how that makes me feel?
Serana, if you'd only open your eyes. The moment your father discovers your role in the prophecy, that he needs your blood, you'll be in terrible danger.
So to protect me, you decided to shut me away from everything I cared about. You never asked me if hiding me in that tomb was the best course of action. You just expected me to follow you blindly. Both of you were obsessed with your own paths. Your motivations might have been different, but in the end, I'm still just a pawn to you too. I want us to be a family again. But I don't know if we can ever have that. Maybe we don't deserve that kind of happiness. Maybe it isn't for us. But we have to stop him, before he goes too far. And to do that, we need the Elder Scroll.
I'm sorry, Serana. I didn't know. I didn't see. I've allowed my hatred of your father to estrange us for too long. Forgive me. If you want the Elder Scroll, it's yours. Your intentions are still somewhat unclear to me, but for Serana's sake, I'll assist you in any way that I can. Yes, I've kept it safely secured here ever since I was imprisoned. Fortunately, you're in a position to breach the barrier that surrounds these ruins. You need to locate the tallest of the rocky spires that surround these ruins. At their bases, the barrier's energy is being drawn from unfortunate souls that have been exiled here. Destroy the keepers that are tending them, and it should bring the barrier down. One more word of warning. There's a dragon that calls itself Durneville roaming the cairn. Be wary of him. The Ideal Masters have charged him with overseeing the keepers, and will undoubtedly intervene if you're perceived as a threat. Be careful, and keep my daughter safe.
You saved him! His soul is free, I can feel it! He's such a loyal beast. Here, I'll teach you how to call him to you. He'll help you get around this wretched place. But I'm sure you'd be much happier someplace sunnier. Goodbye, hero. Take good care of Arvak for me. Such a good horse.
You managed to destroy all 3 pillars? Very impressive. Yes. Please follow me. Keep watch for Durnevere. With the prison's barrier down, he's almost certain to investigate.
You're here. I don't think I could be doing this alone. If you think it'll help.
Forgive my astonishment, but I never thought I
Come on, she's leading us to this hole.
Forgive my astonishment, but I never thought I'd
Oh, she's leading us to the scroll.
Forgive my astonishment, but I never thought I'd witness the death of that dragon. Volumes written on Durnevere allege that he can't be slain by normal means. It appears they were mistaken. Unless... the soul of a dragon is as resilient as its owner's scaly hide. It's possible that your killing blow has merely displaced Durnevere's physical form while he reconstitutes himself. Minutes, hours, years, I can't even begin to guess. I suggest we don't wait around to find out. Now, let's get you the Elder Scroll, and you can be on your way. What did you want? What did you want? Now that you've retrieved, I have no choice. As I told you before, I'm a daughter of Cold Heart. If I return to Tamriel, that increases Harkon's likelihood of bringing the tyranny of the... I appreciate your concern for me, but remember that Harkon is not to be trusted. No matter what he promises, he'll deceive you in order to get what he wants. And promise me he'll keep my daughter safe. She's the only thing of value.
The sooner we get the scroll home, the sooner we deal with my father.
I would speak with you, Quinarin. Cursed, not dead. Doomed to exist in this form for eternity. Trapped between Laas and Enoch. Between life and death. I believe in civility among seasoned warriors, and I find your ear worthy of my words. My claws have rended the flesh of innumerable foes, but I have never once been felled on the field of battle. I therefore honor name you Quinarin, or Vanquisher in your tongue. Your words do me great honor. My desire to speak with you was born from the result of our battle, Quinarin. I merely wish to respectfully ask a favor of you. For countless years I've roamed the Soul Cairn in unintended service to the ideal masters. Before this, I roamed the skies above Tamriel. I desire to return there. I fear that my time here has taken its toll upon me. I share a bond with this dreaded place. If I ventured far from the Soul Cairn, my strength would begin to wane until I was no more. I will place my name with you and grant you the right to call my name from Tamriel. Do me this simple honor, and I will fight at your side as your Graze Mazen, your ally, and teach you my Thum. Trivial in your mind, perhaps. For me, it would mean a great deal. I don't require an answer, Quinarin. Simply speak my name to the heavens when you feel the time is right.
This must be that beautiful Skyrim weather I've always heard about.
I am but your humble servant, milady. I am but your humble servant, milady.
Where'd you come from?
I don't... You are now in the Arcanium, of which I am in charge. It might as well be my own little plane of oblivion. Disrupt my Arcanium, and I will have you torn apart by angry Atronachs. Now, do you require assistance? And what do you plan to do with it? Do you even know what you're asking about? You think that even if I did have one here, I would let you see it? It would be kept under the highest security. The greatest thief in the world wouldn't be able to lay a finger on it. Of course. I'll bring everything we have on them, but it's not much. So don't get your hopes up. It's mostly lies, leavened with rumor and conjecture. As a matter of fact, there are. Have you ever heard of Shalador? Immensely powerful mage, back in the First Era. Had an understanding of magic few have ever matched. He holed himself up in Labyrinthian and devoted all his time to research and study. Wrote more than you would imagine possible. Since then, his writings have been scattered all over Skyrim, but are little use to anyone who can't translate them. I'm one of the few who can. I've heard whispers of more of his work having turned up. If you can track it down, it may prove useful to all of us. Fight well. Hundreds of years have gone into assembling this. And what do you plan to do with it? Do you even know what you think that even it would be kept under the highest security? The greatest thief in the... I don't know. I'll bring everything we... So don't get your hopes up. It's mostly lies, leavened with rumor and conjecture. Mm-hmm. Here you go. Try not to spill anything on them. You need a book? I don't care if you wrote it yourself. Aye, that's the work of Septimus Cygnus. He's the world's man. He's been gone for a long while. Too long. Oh no. I hope. Became obsessed with the Dwemer. Took off north saying he had found somewhere in the ice fields, if you want to try to find him.
If you're working on any experiments, please clean up after yourself. Just like anywhere else, it's all about who you know. Lucky for you.
Big Dwemer in the beyond. I'll know you're... When the top level was... The Empire. They absconded with them. Also, I know of one. But I cannot go to it. Not poor Septimus. For I... Here. Well, here as in this plain. Mundus. Tamriel. Nearby. On the cosmological scale. Well, it's all nearby. One block lifts the other. Septimus will give what you want. You see this masterwork of the Dwemer, deep inside their greatest knowings. Septimus is clever among men, but he is but an idiot child compared to the dullest of the Dwemer. Lucky then they left behind their own way of reading the Elder Scrolls. In the depths of Black Reach, one yet lies. Have you heard of Black Reach? Cast upon where Drimmer City slept, the yearning spire hidden learnings kept. Under deep, below the dark, the hidden key of Tand, the dead, but not all. 2 things I have. The round one for tuning. Dwemer music is soft. The edged lexicon for inscribing. Fine Mazark and its sky dome. The machinations there will read the scroll and lay the lore upon the cube. Trust Septimus. He knows you can know.
Where is it? I know you were trying to keep it. Always that. another of the smooth skins looking for food?
Where'd you come from? Where'd you come from? Do you need something? seeing this? Who's there? Where'd you come from? Who's there?
Let's just get out of here. Hasn't there been enough?
Of course you want me to leave. Just waiting for me to turn my back, so you can have all the glory for yourself.
There's someone there.
Time to end this. No!
Out here. I don't know how you stand it. Where'd you come from? Done and done. I'm okay with it.
big Dwemer. When the top level was built, no more could be placed. It was and is the maximal apex. How long will it be? Give it quickly. Extraordinary. I see it now. The ceiling structure interlocks in the tiniest fractals. Dwemer blood can loose the hooks, but none alive remain to bear it. A panoply of their brethren could gather to form a facsimile, a trick. Something they did not anticipate. No, not even them. The blood of Altmer, Bosmer, Dunmer, Falmer, and Orsimer. The elves still living provide the key. Bear you hence this extractor. It will drink the fresh blood of elves. Come when its set is complete.
Come closer, bask in my presence. I am Hermaeus Mora. I am the guardian of the unseen, a knower of the unknown. I have been watching you, mortal. Most impressive. Your continuing aid to Septimus renders him increasingly obsolete. He has served me well, but his time is nearing its end. Once that infernal lockbox is opened, he will have exhausted his usefulness to me. When that time comes, you shall take his place as my emissary. What say you? Indeed, speak with me when the box has been opened, and all shall be revealed.
Thank you so much for taking care of those thieves. The Riverwood Trader is back to the way it used to be. Watch what you're doing!
I don't think you were followed. Come on, I have a plan. I figured out how we're going to get you into the Thalmor embassy.
I've been doing this a long time, remember? I can get... I have a contact. His name is Malborn. I'll get word for him. While you're doing that, I'll work on getting you an invitation to Elenwen's little... Meet me at the Solitude Stables after you've arranged things with Malborn. Any questions?
Ragnar the Red. Oh, there once was a hero named Ragnar the Red who came riding to Whiterun from old Rorikstead. And the braggart did swagger and brandish his blade.
That's when the fun starts. Then you'll need to find Elenwen's office and search her files. Malborn should be able to point you in the right direction.
When he met the shield maiden Matilda, who said,
Sounds good.
"Oh, you
be careful."
You lie and you drink all our mead. Now I think it's high time that you lie down and bleed." And so then came clashing and slashing of steel as the brave lass Matilda charged in full of zeal. Braggart named Ragnar was boastful no more when his ugly red head rolled around on the floor.
True, I may look the part of Your typical Solitude wench is like the city itself. Stormy exterior, but the charms that lie within.
Seems there's always more to be done.
Need something?
By order of the Jarl. Stop right there. A stretch in the Castle Dower dungeon will straighten you right out.
In the castle.
Seems there's no end to the needs of the Imperials. Take a look. Return anytime you need arms or armor. My forge never rests.
I've got a little work if you're interested, traveler.
Taste of home and heart.
Papa says I won't see Rogvir anymore, but he wouldn't tell me why not.
You hear the news? The Emperor has been murdered. By the gods, the Emperor's been murdered. On his own ship, moored in the Indian.
Feel free to make requests.
There's nothing we could do.
I'd read stories about the Solitude Windmill, but I didn't expect it to be that big.
Good. What do you need? Really? You're who? Here's the deal. Don't plan on. Give me what you can't live without, and I'll make sure to get it into the embassy. You're asking me? If you actually want to get out alive, I'd bring whatever you need to. Okay, I'll get this inside the embassy for you. I've got to go. I'll find you at the party. Don't worry.
You might consider putting on something. Anything.
Your job is to get into the party without being fingered as a spy. I'll take care of the rest.
Yeah!
Your job is to get into the party without being fingered as a spy. I'll take care of the rest.
Got business at the stables?
Your skin's as pale as the snow. You scared of sunlight or something?
Have you given Malborn the gear you want to smuggle into the embassy?
Here for work? Get an axe and bring me all the wood you can chop.
Where'd you come from?
Ah!
Stories about you, and dark tidings in Dawn Star. Staying safe, I hope. Watch the... Now I know who you are, and I know your business. This place, good folk they got here. I used to be an adventurer like you, and I took an arrow in the knee. Get away from me.
It's so bright out here. I don't know how you stand it.
Have you given Malborn the gear you want to smuggle into... Good. But the only... Which means, when you're ready, you'll only have what Malborn smuggled in... You can't go to... At the Thalmor Embassy dressed like that. I guess that will have to do. You should pass for a real guest, at least until you open your mouth. Ready to board the carriage to the embassy? Don't worry, it will all be waiting for you when you get back. Just make sure you get back out of there alive with the information we need. Good luck.
Fellow latecomer to this little soiree. And arriving by carriage, no less. I salute you. Indeed. My lateness is due more to getting lost on the way up this god's-forsaken mountain than to any desire to act. We arrived late. I prefer to arrive early, often the day before the party. So
Welcome to the Thalmor Embassy. Your invitation, please. Thank you, ma'am. Go right in.
Here's my invitation. I don't have a poison deck.